Hi students, I am Bazi from Meslova Dizzy Classroom. So far we discussed or learned about different types of adaptations in plants and animals to different conditions from land to water, especially the marine ecosystem. In marine ecosystem, it has adapted to incredible varieties of conditions and also variations. Now we have to understand how certain marine ecosystem organisms how they escape and protect themselves by various mechanisms. Have a look on these barnacles and mussels. Barnacles and mussels have developed mechanisms that allow them to cling to rocks. Otherwise, they may wash out by strong waves. This marine adaptations also includes symbiosis, camouflage, or different types of defensive mechanisms and also reproductive strategies. If you observe certain organisms have a special type of relations and partnership to maintain or to survive in this ecosystem. The symbiosis. Symbiosis is a relationship between any two organisms living in close physical association to benefit each other. Most of the clownfish have adaptation with sea anemones to protect or to survive themselves. If you observe in both of the relationships, the anemones look like a carpet with stinging tentacles is basically a jellyfish which can't swim. The clownfish grabs and provides the food, and the anemones provides a perfect hiding place and protection to the fish. This is one of the perfect example for a symbiosis. In the cleaning, one kind of fish cleans another fish. If you observe in this ray fish, is cleaned by bunch of wrasses. It hovers on reef and wrasses come right over to pick the parasites present in the gills of that ray fish. See the relation between hermit crab and sea anemone. The hermit crab uses a snail shell as its home. It needs large shell. Once in a while it grows. It finds new one and it transfer from old shell to new shell. And also it moves the sea anemone to new shell for defense mechanism. And sea anemone gets food and transportation. And also see the relation between shrimp and sea urchins. The venomous spines of sea urchins protect the shrimp, and shrimp get benefited by its protection. If you see the large nudibranch, a snail without shell on seafloor. On its back rides an imperial shrimp, and it gets food by its free ride. And also it gets protection from nudibranch. This shrimp lives with the goldie, a small fish, in a burrow in the sand on seafloor. The shrimp makes contact with goldie by its antenna, that is tentacles, while goldie acts as a guard at its burrow. This is one of the peculiar adaptation by both of the goldfish as well as shrimp to protect each other from predators, and also they get food by waiting. In the same manner, we also find the symbiosis in starfish, crinoids, corals, etc. We saw various symbiotic relationships. Now, various defense mechanisms to survive. The ocean is a tough environment where everybody wants to eat, but nobody wants to get eaten. Hence, they have adapted to special type of defensive mechanisms. They have spines, venom, and speed, and even they have electrical signals, and also they have a special type of adaptations like smoky clouds, etc. You know, if you observe, certain fish have, like the lionfish, it has more spines and are sharp and venomous. The stonefish, it has less spines but more venomous. Stingrays having single spine at base of the tail, and which also used for their defense. Sea urchins have many sharp spines, and long spine urchins are beneficial to small fish to hide under their spines. Certain sea stars also have spines to protect themselves. The sea cucumbers don't have spines, but they are most amazing and disgusting way of protection. They secrete gluey like substance and they are poisonous. Certain small fish simply eat planktons and they hide under branching corals from large animals. You know, electric eel is an electric fish. It is capable to generating electric shocks of 600 volts for self-defense only. You know, certain protecting by speed. The sailfish can swim 60 miles per hour. Even shark can't catch it. These sailfish are attacking sardines. One of the defensive mechanism by fish is staying together. Staying together in a large group, which helps protect the fish in open water where there is no place to hide. This group we called as schooling. Schooling is defense move using by fish in open water. You know, a parrotfish creates a mucus cocoon around itself at every night to protect itself. It works like a mosquito net, like we are using at our homes. The octopus, which releases ink like substance like in smoky cloud to escape from predators. Like in the defense mechanism, the organisms in the sea also show a peculiar and amazing mechanism, that is camouflage. That's the organisms changing its color, size, shape, or according to its surroundings for protection, food, and also avoid to being eaten by others. Like this scorpion fish, which mimic its surroundings and it gets food by camouflage. See this crocodile fish, which uses this defensive mechanism for protection from predators. Even its eyes are also mimic with its surroundings. The frogfish, which looks like a sponge with algae growing on it. The frogfish has fastest mouth on the reef. It catches its prey within a eye blink. See this classic example of mimicry. It's a pygmy seahorse which mimics the corals. They're only visible if they move. Or a pipefish and or a sand flat fish. In the camouflage, the most incredible coloration possessed by a sea creature is that of the octopus. It can change colors. It moves from place to place and changes its coloration for protection. If you observe all these animals or organisms in the oceans, they show a peculiar imaging adaptations to their surroundings. The another defensive mechanism is the secretion of toxins, that is toxic defense. Certain organisms are very bright in color. The bright colored organisms secretes certain toxins and also they attract their opposite sex for mating. In this way, the organisms protect themselves and survive in extreme conditions. This is about all the adaptations occurs within the marine ecosystem. Like in the marine ecosystem, the camouflage also we find in land also. If you observe certain organisms in land from various types of ecosystems, this also shows a special type of adaptations, that is camouflage. And have a look on these camouflage organisms. See this owl, which mimic the tree for sleeping on daytime. The geckos looks like leaf for its protection. From its predators, and they are also nocturnal. The crab spiders, to get food and protection, they also mimic with its surroundings. And these spiders are very intelligent. And another one is deadleaf butterflies. If it opens its wings, it look like normal butterfly. When it closes, it's look like this, that is deadleaf butterfly. See this walking stick bug. It's an insect which resembles the twigs in appearance. And have a look on this leaf litter toad. They resembles dead matter on the forest floor. The orchid mantis, it exactly looks like the orchid flowers. They are deadly to other insects and they are resembling exactly like orchids. We are familiar with the word Uservelli. You know, that is chameleon. It changes its color according to its surroundings. It is the master of camouflage. You enjoyed how camouflage also works on land ecosystem for various ecosystems and how they molded for food, protection, defense and reproduction. This is about marine and saltwater ecosystem. Now you have to understand the freshwater ecosystem, which is much more different than a marine ecosystem. Thank you one and all on a great discussion on a best teacher, that is our nature. Bye bye students.